The only way I've been able to do what I've done so far this year is because I've had good leadership from Ms. Urban, a lot of technical assistance by people like Mr. Dash and Doug Coker. They've been making strides in giving us wireless at the high school, as well as, you know, they were able to put labs in place before I got there. So I'd like to take credit for all that. We've been doing Wednesday afternoon trainings. And this is one of those things where I wanted to address their needs in as many learning styles and time frames as possible, because on the survey, I would say 99 out of 102 responses said that time was the biggest barrier within getting training. So I was trying to find different ways of meeting them. So I'm doing Wednesday afternoon trainings, after-school workshops, planning period workshops, lunch workshops, one-on-one in-classroom training. Sometimes they'll say, I'm available third period, but I have to be here because I have students working on something, so I'll come and I'll teach them how to do something during that period. Drop-in training sessions where a teacher will just come down and say, I'd like to do this on my PowerPoint. Tip sheets and quick tips, which I'll demonstrate in a minute. Web page tutorials, I'll also demonstrate, and I'm just going to go through some of these. Classroom presentations is one of the more successful pieces. This is Mrs. Urban's idea, to actually go into the classroom and view them using technology, and then give them feedback about ways they could improve that, or maybe try to incorporate that they may not have thought of. Technology teaching model. This is a teach, co-teach, and observe model. I had an economics teacher who wanted to learn how to have their students do web pages, so I taught the students how to do web pages, and then we co-taught teaching the students how to do web pages, and then I observed to teach the students. And it's a model I brought from California, where I came from. Assisting with hardware and software evaluation, connecting teachers with similar needs. They may not even know that they're both working on the same kind of project. So the fact that I have, interact with so many teachers every day helps that. Developing forms and rubrics, etc. How to use tools we already have. This is important because a lot of times they don't realize we have these things that are really cool software, the polling software, hardware devices, for example. And trying to let teachers know that if I can teach them how to stay just a minute a day, it saves them 3 hours over that year, 180 days. So, all right. Other things I'm doing is self-guided learning. So this one is online, but I'm in the process of putting these on DVD and CD for teachers. Basically, what this will do is they will actually follow me through as I go through a project, and then they can just follow it and listen to me talk. See how exciting that is. And it works a lot like the atomic learning thing. All right. The tip sheets and quick tutorials that I send out, I send these out in email, and sometimes it might be, how to attach a file to an email, or use Google, or United Streaming, using Excel, etc. I create these and then I send it out, and I got really good responses to those. And over here, I have my news and teacher talking class forums, but the workshop thing here is a schedule that students can have, and the teachers can actually log on and see what kind of trainings and stuff are available. You have beginning computers, web pages. And this is a good example because we have teachers that are just learning how to use a digital camera or just learning how to plug in a computer, all the way up to teachers doing advanced multimedia. That's more of a one-on-one training.
We appreciate both of your presentations, and I will go ahead. Dr. Bailey, members of the Board of Education recently attended the Technology and Learning Conference in Denver, and in my opinion, and I hope that other board members will follow me with this opinion, that both of these presentations could be candidates for showing at this conference. I mean, we saw some good things, but we are also doing some good things, it sounds like. With that, I'll turn it over to any of the board members that may want to comment.
I want to give a testimonial. Sometimes us old grandparents have to bell the cat with regard to the grandson coming home, and we read the websites every day. The assignments are there, we read them every day, and we're very appreciative of that. And just to let you know, I think those things are widely read.
Thank you, Dan. Dr. Bailey.
I just want to say to Gail and Robert, thank you. You have made a difference, big difference. Bruce, Becky, thank you, because the principal's leadership as well. jealous. All of a sudden, I'm seeing what everybody's learning, and I'm falling behind. So we'll probably get y'all up to central office to help us, with our skills a little bit.